Hello. We're live. Alright, I put my blue sky message out. Go check on the YouTube stream. It's all good over there. Go check on the Twitch stream. It's showing a counter, so we're good. Hello. It is currently October 16th. And we are playing Monster Prom, which is, despite popular belief, it's Halloweenish. It's around there. Okay, we're playing monsters, for God's sakes. Okay, it's very Halloween. You just don't. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I kind of just got tired of horror games. Because it's like, yeah, hooray, it's horrific. But I think it's a lot more fun to play games that are like Halloween adjacent. Now, should it be called Spooktober? Maybe. I don't know. I've unlocked 6 new images in the gallery. Why? Because of my addition? I don't know. Alright, we'll go to the intermission screen because I gotta set up the video capture and everything. Here, we can turn off the music. The music's pretty groovy. There we go. So I've never played this game, nor have I ever. I don't think I've ever played a visual novel, and I've also never played. I've never played any of this series. I think I watched a YouTube video for like 5 minutes when this game first came out. I think that's what happened. Alternatively, I've also never been to a prom, so like I didn't go to my prom. Yeah, I never went to a prom. I don't even think I went to a school dance and I had a date, to be honest. So, yeah, this is gonna be weird, but I'm kind of into it, to be honest. I'm interested in getting weird, okay? So, let's just start, well, shall we? Yeah, let's put some voices on so I don't kill my own throat. The ending of Pumpkin Jack yesterday kind of like, well, I don't even know, I don't think it hurt me in the long run, but I like the fact that I do the voice stuff kind of hurts sometimes. Like the first day that I did Pumpkin Jack, oh my god, my throat was killing me.
Yay!
But I think part of that is you know, I'm not doing it sufficiently enough that it like doesn't hurt my voice, you know. Anyways, yeah, so this game is multiplayer and you're kind of competing to see who gets to go to the prom with whoever. We're only one person though, so we're gonna go. Okay, let's do first term. How long do I want to play? So it's like a competitive game then. Around 60. Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. We're gonna pick my character. This is voiced by ProZD, I know that much. But I'm gonna choose this guy right here. What is my name? Who am I really? We'll go by Oz. We'll go by the name that they gave him. I think it's kind of weird to put your own name in there. Pronoun, he's a guy. That'll... Oh.
Sure thing.
Sure thing. And we get to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. remember clearly, 6 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates, Miranda Vanderbilt, 19. She's 19 and still in high school? A sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. What does that mean? Damien LeVay, 21. What are these ages? Why are they still in high school? A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and love of fire. Scott Howell, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam DeLioncourt. Why are there so many? I guess it's 3 on 3, right? Because these last 2 are going to be women. I was like, why are there so many dudes? Liam DeLioncourt, he's over 400 years old and still in high school. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork.
Yay!
Holly Geist, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
What?
And Vera Oberlin. Oberlin. A mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. This is not high school. These people should be like, half of them should have graduated college already. Like, unless you're telling me that this is college, it's not. Like, what the hell are these ages? 19 to 23? Are you kidding me with this? Also, 400 years old on the vampire guy. Like, could you imagine being stuck in high school for 300 years? Like, what? Presumably, he was a human of some sort before he turned into a vampire. Unless in this world, you just are these monsters? I don't know. So our options, because I'm a straight man, is a fish girl who has what did they say? She has like genocidal tendencies. I don't want to. The Geist, or the Gorgon. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 6 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 6 weeks to woo them to conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Welcome to Monster Prom Stupidest Pop Quiz Ever! All minds are rotten, and they are rotten in so many different ways. We're no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of distant sicko you are. Monster Prom Stupidest Pop Quiz Ever, TM. We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character stats. The way each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start! The school is outdated and lame. We need a new school subject ASAP. Okay. Okay, so critical thought, I mean, damn, this country could really use a subject like that in schools. Turning people into your puppets through emotional warfare and deception 101. How to correctly punch a crocodile without terrible consequences. If you could put a curse on your worst enemy, what would it do? The curse of always meeting obnoxious people at parties who are super into fad diets that feel like they need to explain them in detail. You can't rely on the effectiveness of a curse. I prefer to take care of my enemies the old-fashioned way, by exposing them to unsafe doses of radiation over the course of several years. Bro! The supreme petty! I'd curse them to fall in love with a wonderful person and be happily married for years before they realized that all this time their partner was a wild partner in disguise. Then the panther should leave the powers thereof. What criteria would you use to name your children? My name plus the second? Nah, I actually don't really like that much. A non-heteronormative name to give them freedom to define themselves on their own terms. No, because that's just a recipe for disaster. No name is just too much work? That's not gonna happen either. Something simple and friendly like Bobby or Mary. Just a swear word. I will research for a name that is pun-proof and joke-proof. No one will pick on them. As a man whose name got me severely bullied for years, that is the most likely outcome.
All right.
Oh, look at me! I'm intelligent, bold, I got no charm. I'm charmless. Ah! How am I supposed to get a date with no charm? All right, so we have to really, okay, so with our smart skill, I'm trying to min-max here. So I have intelligence. So what that's gonna give me is that I should probably be looking for chicks up in the library. That day you spent some time in the library PCs managing your start kicker. You deceive lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible premises. Nice. You gain 100,000 money, and almost everything goes to cover costs, and you keep only 2 money. Son of a bitch. After you're walking along, when suddenly a car skids to a halt just in front of you. It's not the most logical location for a speeding car to travel through, but yet here we are. In the fucking library? She just, whoever this is just like, I'm just imagining they're running through the bookshelves like, out of the way! Vera and Damien hop out. Ooh, Gorgon lady!
The work isn't bad, it's just not the level it needs to be if you want to win this all-star drag race against a real badass hunk of metal. What's your plan to win, Damien? Just drive your car really, really, really fast?
Of fucking course it is, Vera! That's literally how street racing works!
And that may have won you the crown in the past, but it doesn't work against Justin Darrington, Damien. He's driving the Thunder Fuck 5000!
And I'm driving Nancy, a pile of shit I lovingly cobbled together out of every car I've ever destroyed. Either in a race or just literally destroyed via arson or whatever. And Nancy can take on anyone, anything, anytime.
Fucking metal.
I was right on with his voice. The Thunderfuck 5000 is an electric car. Nancy runs on the juice of literal actual dinosaur corpses. What could be more badass than that? Realizing that it's mostly plant deaths.
So pathetic.
I don't know. Maybe running on pure lightning? Nancy's a piece of shit, Damien. Dude.
The writing is insane.
Nancy's a piece of shit, Damien. Deep down, you know that she does not have what it takes to win this thing.
Seems like the drag race is pretty important to the two of them, and that they're not going to come out to an agreement of their own. Looks like it's up to you to be the voice of reason. Smarts. Emphasize smarts. Emphasize. Oh, wait, no, but I'm also pretty bold. Ugh. Vera, you're right. Nancy is amazing, but she can't quite make the grade. We need a crossbreeder with a faster car.
Perfect. We can get a brand new qualified race car, and Damien can still feel like his shitty subpar car is useful.
Nancy is a thing of beauty and grace, Vera. But as long as her genes like it, that live on in whatever machine I drive to victory, the plan is A-okay by me. The three of you get to work setting up what could easily be considered one of the most impressive and high-tech car crossbreeding programs in the country. You find a very shiny, red electric limousine to serve as Nancy's stud and start the breeding process. What is happening? It's a race car! Breeding process along, which mostly consists of making the cars a reservation at an appropriately fancy and expensive restaurant and loading up the CD players with smooth jazz. Sometime later, Nancy gives birth, don't ask how, not important, to the ultimate race car. Look at what we made, huh, guys? I mean, mostly what Nancy and El Diablo made, but we helped them get there.
Oh.
Yeah,
Not
honestly,
bad.
this car is a masterpiece. I've been looking for my next business venture, and I think I may get into high-end race car breeding. People make thousands off of breeding horses to race, and horses want to fuck. Want to fuck. How hard would that be? By that logic, I bet I could make millions breeding race cars.
Rad.
You totally could. I'd be your first customer.
You already were. I'll send you the invoice later.
Well, it looks like Damien has the race car in the bag. Vera has a new business venture, and the world has a new species of super race car. You gain 2 to boldness, 1 for money from a kickback from Vera, which comes with a genuine smile from her.
All right.
Man, 9 boldness. Who we sitting with? I'm afraid if I sit here, it's gonna make me look like I'm trying to hit on Damien. Which wouldn't be so bad, to be honest. I don't really care. But I kind of want to meet everybody, you know, get like a clearer picture of what's going on here. Who's this? Because she's not a date. So these are dates, these two are dates, these two are dates. So who is the cat girl and this girl? Well, anyways, we're gonna talk to Polygeist. You find Polly and Liam not eating as usual, you know, because they're undead. You know, the food in this cafeteria really is atrocious. Hardly ever worth of my momentgram. Hardly even worthy of my momentgram.
Haha, what? I don't even eat the food.
See, this is exactly what I mean. We can do so much better than these subpar culinary abortions.
Oh, I see what you mean. You mean the two of us should have a cook-off?
What? No!
Did you say something? I'm not listening because I'm so psyched about this cook-off.
At no point did I agree to...
I've got a huge advantage, though, because I've cooked so many drugs.
What? What do you mean? Oh, you think you got the advantage, huh? I've been alive for centuries of culinary history. It's on. The two of them dash into the kitchen, ignoring all rules of law, school, and common decency as they commence cooking. Two celebrity chefs, judges appear to critique the challengers. I think they're both equally horrible, says the cruel British judge.
I think they're both equally horrible,
says the cruel British judge.
Oh, I think they're both equally marvelous,
says the overly nice British judge. Both judges turn to you.
What do you think? Tiebreaker judge? Whose meal truly is the cat's pajamas?
Liam's because I think that the glass jar of fresh human blood really goes with the parsley he sprinkled on top. Polly's because she literally just made a pair of pajamas for a cat. What? Unbelievable. That's not even food.
What isn't even food?
That pile of yarn you're knitting in the frying pan. That's clearly a set of pajamas for a cat.
Oh, was it supposed to be food? Sorry, I forgot what we were doing.
Yes, it was supposed to be food, and yours obviously isn't.
Oh, yeah? Then how come I won the food contest, huh?
Well, because...
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'll catch you later. I gotta go find a cat to put these pajamas on.
Later, you run into Polly again, and she lets you pet her kitty, if you know what we mean. It means you get to pet the cat she put the pajamas on. What'd you think of it? Okay, is 9 the max value I can do? So let's go to I want to go to the library and talk to this cat guy. Cat person.
Show me that money.
Welcome to my little shop. Buy some shit. I have shit that will boost your stats. Shit that will lead you to stupid new adventures. Even some shit that might be much needed at some very specific moment. So take a look.
Remember I have $8. How much is this? 5? Remember when these used to be cool? Now they aren't, but they're so ridiculous that they're still fun in their own twisted way. So when it says event, I assume it means we're gonna need that.
See you later.
So let's buy that.
Nothing better than the smell of money. Well, actually, there are many better smells, but you know what I mean, right?
So I got ladder shades. We'll see how that works. What do you mean week 2?
All right.
I got ladder shades. I can go to the gym. Go to class or the auditorium, maybe? I'm thinking class. Oh, wait, no, you can go to 10 because I got fun to 10. Okay, I wonder what my max stat is. Wait, how did I get my fun all the way up? Has it always been super high? Let us go to the class. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. Well, we're all like in our early 20s, so... Alright, I'm now super hyper intelligent. Later that day, you're out shopping with Vera and Polly when a cockatrice appears. Also, I'm shopping with 2 women. My style is gonna be insane. It gallops through the mall, biting shoppers with its jagged beak and turning them to stone. Scott and Damien come chasing after it, holding a butterfly net and a frilly dress. This isn't our fault. We had nothing to do with this.
Another mythical creature crisis. Just when I'm starting to enjoy my shopping. Aw, but it's so cute! I bet that's a vicious chicken dragon that really knows how to party!
Scott and Damien see everyone looking at them and wisely hide inside a clothing rack. What are you going to do about the creature? Befriend it with a delicious Cinnabon. Oh, I lost my charm. You unwrap the delicious Cinnabon treat you were saving for later and present it to the cockatrice. It sniffs it once, then its eyes go wide with rage.
Tried.
You idiot! Everybody knows cockatrices are allergic to gluten!
But it's too late. The cockatrice bites you and you turn to stone. Your friends find a wizard to turn you back again, of course. But by then, rumors gotten around that you missed class to get stoned, so you get detention. You lose 2 fun and 1 smarts.
Oh my god! I'm already charmless! And now I'm at 2?
Well, that couldn't have gotten worse, except for we got in Polly's good graces. Maybe it could have. Maybe it could.
All right.
I still have not talked to her yet. Alright, I think, okay, based on my interactions so far, we got Polly and we got Vera. I think we go talk to Vera. Vera's drinking her customary lunchtime scotch. This is a high school, but I guess they are adults. Because you can drink whatever the hell you want at this school, but Scott's not making it easy for her. Bro. Hey, Vera, what you drinking?
What?
Scotch? Why?
Because it smells like a delicious forest fire, and I'm curious. What's it called?
Scotch.
Yes?
No, that's what it's called.
What?
Scotch!
Yes?
No, I'm not saying your name. I'm saying the name of the drink. I'm drinking. It's Scotch.
It's mine?
No, it's mine. Then why is it called Scott's? That's just what it's called.
Oh, is it an emergency drink for Scots? I mean, it's like an energy drink for Scottish people.
Hey, I'm a Scottish person. I'm as Scottish as it's possible to be. I'm the most Scot. No, gah! What will it take to get you to drop this issue?
Scott's not going to drop it unless you do something, so you cut in and say, you're right, Scott. That drink is your birthright. This is... yeah, it's called Scott's, but today is opposite day, so everything that's Scott's is actually Vera's. Don't you mean today isn't opposite day?
No.
I'm not sorry, not Vera. I guess I'll be taking your drink. Wink. Wait, time out. If everything's that's Scott's is Vera's, do I have to give Vera all my stuff?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And does Vera have to give me all of her stuff?
Sure. Unfortunately for you, I have no stuff. All my possessions are owned by cleverly disguised shell companies. Now hand over your wallet.
Oh, okay. Okay. Boy, opposite day sure is the best, isn't it?
It sure is. After Scott leaves you alone, you and Vera definitely don't spend all his money on cocaine.
Oh, me and Vera getting crazy, bro. Yo, let's pursue this Vera line. I think she's the one. I think she's the one.
All right.
Okay. I have no charm. Should I grind charm, you think? Should I emphasize what I'm good at, or should I try to get stats? That's where I'm hard at. I'm at a crossroads here. I think it would be beneficial for me to get more charm, but I still want to kind of mostly do smarts, boldness, and fun. So let's go to the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirits, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain 2 charm. That's what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted. In the middle of everything, a portal opens up and swallows Vera, Polly, and Liam. You dive in to rescue them, and straight into the season finale of The Interdimensional Bachelor. The Vera's here, so that's all that matters.
Good lord.
Help, I'm in danger of spraining my eyes from rolling them so hard.
Yes.
Oh my god, we're on a game show?
Yes, indeed. Tonight, you three will answer a series of trivia questions. Whoever gets the most points becomes my...
I'm gonna win. I don't even care what the prize is. Your what? Your wife? What a revolting premise.
So you're saying we're supposed to respond to a series of questions and scenarios? Our answers to which will make us more or less likely to achieve a romantic outcome with you? That's extremely problematic. I can't think of anyone who would ever want to play such a tawdry dating game.
Everybody stop raising reasonable concerns so I can hear the first question.
That's the spirit. Question number 1. Describe your ideal marriage proposal. But before Polly can answer, you buzz in yourself. Now's your chance to give an answer that will end the competition and send the prince packing. I present you with my grandmother's wedding ring still attached to my naked grandmother. Jaw unhinges, bees pour out. You unhinge your jaw and let the bees pour out. You definitely couldn't do this back in your home dimension. Ah, stop that! You're supposed to answer with words, not bees!
Probably should have specified that. Bees seem like a legitimate answer to me.
Vera gets me. Vera just gets me. Of course, in hindsight, I'm realizing why their ages are the way they are is to make it not weird. To make it not weird. What are you against avant-garde forms of expression? Words are no passé.
Oh man, I was gonna say bees. You totally stole my answer. Wait, I've got it.
Polly unhinges her ghostly jaw and thousands of Man, maybe Polly's the way to go. I'm so conflicted. Polly gets me. Thousands of locusts pour out. Damn, you wish you thought of that. Locusts are way cooler. It doesn't matter though. The prince is so busy fending off bugs he can't focus on keeping in his dimension. You all teleport back home. You're pleased with your victory, although your throat is a little hoarse, which is ironic because a little hoarse isn't what came out of your throat. Your mouth. You gain 2 creativity and 1 boldness. Awesome. So Polly and Vera are kind of my people here so far. Okay. So is auditorium creative? We haven't been there yet. I can go to the classroom again. I can also buy drugs in the bathroom. But I do need some money. So I think we go library. That day you spend time on the library's PCs playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision. But who cares? This time is paid off, so fuck it. You gain 2 money. Well, not a lot. In the course of your activities, you come across Vera and Polly hatching yet another scheme. These two are just... Yes! You sneak a little closer so you can eavesdrop.
Listen, this has been a fruitful partnership so far, but in terms of making money, look like imbeciles. But I think this is time we monetize. Sick burns don't buy fresh outfits. Yeah, fine, whatever. I guess I could use some thongs or whatever, but like, I don't want to stop making people look dumb just so we can make money. I don't want to sell out. Personally, I can't wait to sell out, but you have a point. We can't sacrifice our brand. The question, of course, is how do we do both? Yeah, how do we get rich off of yanking people's chains? Careful with your choice of words, Polly. What? Chains are a big thing for ghosts. Of course. They don't seem to have any immediate ideas. Maybe you can offer a solution.
Why don't you make up a phony workout craze? It worked for the Frank Pilates, the inventor of Pilates. Oh man, do I have a great prank for you. I call it stealing. I call it stealing. I just call it being a criminal. Oh no! I biffed it! Wow, a fake workout craze. I'll file that right between leg warmers and pagers under things that were a great idea in the 1980s. Sorry, not sorry, but Derision Inc. is dedicated to exploring only the most innovative fields of humiliation. Yeah, nobody falls for that fake workout stuff anymore. Because, like, everyone already knows that one foolproof way to get tight thighs and a delicious ass, brimping. You've heard of brimping, right? You've never heard of brimping. Time to make a swift... Oh, fuck me. Time to make a swift exit before you look like you're an even bigger idiot. You lose two... God damn it. This has just been disastrous. This has been a... They cooked me.
All right.
Alright. I guess I'll just keep harassing these two. Until one of them agrees to date me. This is not how this works. You arrive at Polly and Vera's table to find them eating. Wait, both of them?
Oh, yum yum, I sure do love food and eating. Look at this food go in me. Yes, this cafeteria Sloppy Joe truly has a subtle flavor profile.
Finally, you notice the cause of this absurdity, a well-dressed businessman sitting in the next table watching both women intently.
Oh yeah, I know you like this, baby. My eating is realistic and erotic.
Oh, be cool, Polly.
The man wants to pay us for eating in front of him, not screaming about eating. Is this not what eating is? I forget.
While Vera tries to explain eating to Polly, the businessman shyly approaches you and gives a small bow. Much obliged, friend, he says in a soft voice. Are these two fine ladies your friends? I must confess that I've searched far and wide for a suitable candidate to fulfill my rather unusual fetish. Paying a student of a high school for monsters to eat food while I watch politely from a distance. But I found myself unable to choose which of these two beauties to hire. The snake-headed one possesses a certain grace.
Yeah, pay me, motherfucker. Pay me to do a thing I'm going to do anyway.
But the translucent one has such passion.
I don't even want the money. This is just fucking weird and I love it.
In your opinion, the businessman finishes, which would be the wiser choice on my part? The ghost for sure. I've never seen someone eat so convincingly. This is tough. I like the first one. The Gorgon, obviously. Look how many hit mouths she has to feed on her head. But I think we're gonna go with Polly. The businessman nods thoughtfully. You know, you're right. Never before have I believed so fully that someone was actually eating real food.
Yep, that's me eating real food with my real mouth and teeth. Are you kidding me? That's convincing to you? The food is falling right through her body onto the floor. Don't hate me just because I'm efficient at eating. Don't worry, I hate you for other more private reasons. What? Sorry, can't hear you. I'm too busy eating real food.
You team up with Polly to make her eating even more realistic. She passes her food through her body to you, and you eat it for her. It's pretty hot.
All right.
All right. All right, so our smarts and boldness are really the only thing holding us together here. Good Lord.
Show me that money.
I need, okay. This is actually too poor for this. Yeah, I'm selling a corpse. It's like some kind of fashion accessory. She's just selling a whole corpse. Badass tattoos. Just add water. I kind of want to buy the corpse because I don't know what else to do. A tampon, though. A tampon used by the former prom queen. That's gross. The hottest thing is being yourself, honey, but a Latin accent is a close second, to be honest. A sexy fake Latin accent. Hello. Hello, my friends. The bloody tampon's not doing it for me. A Russian novel with an insightful approach to universal matters such as love and death. My creativity is not that high. This is tough. What is this? A blanket with 2 holes. Literally just a white blanket with 2 eye holes. If you have to be an idiot to mistake this for a ghost costume, but most of our classmates are idiots. What if I buy this and then try to hit on Polly? Is she gonna think I'm racist? like Let's do it.
Catch you later.
All right, I got my ghost costume. Let's see if Polly thinks I'm a racist.
All right.
Okay. I need charm. But I kind of like smarts. Like I said, I kind of emphasizing what I have is good. What is the auditorium? Creativity, I suppose, right? So if you go to the library, you get money. If you go to class, you get smarts. If you go to whatever that is, the bathrooms, you get boldness. But I feel like I gotta grind fun. No. It depends on who I'm trying to go with. Well, I guess if I had money, Vera would probably be super into me. I think I'm gonna grind fun and see if we can get Polly with fun. The day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain 2 fun. Awesome. You come to as if you've been knocked out or drugged or something to the sound of... Welcome back to Season 2 of the Interdimensional Bachelor. Today's competitors are last season's flaw in the cogs, Oz, and an army of sexy werewolves. Hooray! What's up, losers? For the last time, fuck bitch, I'm not a werewolf! Perhaps not, but you have a fiery temperament, wolf-like drive, and killer abs, so it's close enough. Yeah, bro, one of us. I thought we were going to do a sports game. Sports game! We are, my dear sweet army of sexy werewolves. And us. We are, in fact, it's time for our first round. Are you ready? For your first test of speed, strength, and skill on the Interdimensional Bachelor Season 2, it's time to see which of you incredible Lycans can sign your name on this legally binding document. That is in no way a marriage contract. The fastest! You can see the werewolves' tails wagging in anticipation, ready to prove themselves the fastest, bestest athletes, and Damien is cracking his knuckles, not about to be outdone. If you don't step in, at least one of the 2 of these people are going to end up married to the prince out of sheer hyper-competitiveness. Thinking quickly, you... Let's add more chaos to the situation. You sign the name of Tyrelliot the Terrible, thus summoning him. Oh man, I'm getting into decreasing smarts! Never did you think you'd be able to outrun a werewolf. Much less 5, plus 1 devil. But in circumstances such as these, with so much at stake, something simply kicks in. What the hell, man? If I'm gonna get shown up by someone, I want it to be a pro athlete, not Oz! Yeah, bro. No fair. Rematch! Of what rematch are you speaking? All of them turn as to see the towering figure of Tyrelliot the Terrible, an enormous robot. Hello, middle friend. I think you may be confused as to where you are. I am not confused. I am here for my spouse, Oz. Oh, but this cannot be. No, I married a robot! Currently a contestant on the interdimensional hit TV series, The Interdimensional Bachelor, where their prize is an unfulfilling and loveless marriage to me. Oz signed a legally binding marriage contract by writing my name with my name in their writing. We are now legally wed. Thus goes robot law. Fuck! You totally should have read more about robot law before trying to risk a gambit like this. Now you're married to a robot. Now Oz is married to a robot, nerd. Congrats, you two. I hope you'll be very happy together. Fuck this! Before you know it, all of us will be married to robots. I'm getting out of here. Before the prince or Tyrelliot can stop him, Damien punches a hole through the dimension, rips it open, and allows you and your classmates to escape. Unfortunately, everyone is going to make fun of you until the end of time for getting married to a robot, and you lose a lot of their... This is some bullshit! I just lost my charm again! No! A lot of their respect. In this case, translates to -2 charm, -1 boldness. Fuck! This game is dogging on me with this charm problem.
All right.
I think we go here. And I guess we'll talk to what's her face for the first time. Vera's about to lift a glass of scotch to her immaculately pointed lips. You can drink whatever the school apparently. When Miranda screams,
Stop! Don't drink that!
What?
Why not? This scotch costs more than most cars. Has your taster tried it yet? What taster? You don't have a taster? What if your drink is poisoned by someone jealous of your good looks and royal title? Listen, Miri. I only drink 4 things. Scotch, red wine, the tears of my enemies, and straight up poison. You drink poison on purpose? Miranda, your hair is venomous snake. My hair is venomous snakes. You think poison actually harms me? Well, you should still have a taster. What if someone puts really spicy hot sauce in your drink? Or poison? What do I have to do to get you to drop this? Simple. Hire a taster. Fine. Any volunteers? This might be the big break you've been looking for. You raise your hand, and when Vera picks you, you pretend to be poisoned, terrifying Miranda and amusing Vera. You shoot Vera a wink, take the tiniest sip of her scotch, and then... No! Stop vomiting! How are you able to taste your poison if you're too busy foaming at the mouth and vomiting? You fool, he's poisoned. Run and tell the authorities. Before the poor sap's face melts off or something. Oh dear! Oh my! I'm no good in crisis situations. Curse my uniformly pleasant childhood. Miranda manifests with the utmost drama. If there's one thing princesses are good at, it's fainting. That was hilarious. I should put poison in my scotch more often. You can stop vomiting now, by the way. She passed out. Oh, do you need the antidote? Alright, here you go. I guess I should let you know the scotch was actually poisoned. Oh well, how about we get ice cream to make up for it? Your stomach's still too weak for ice cream, but you're never too sick to spend some time with Vera. She actually poisoned me. I didn't even get anything for that!
All right.
What a sham. What a sham! I have no fucking charm at all. It's just I'm tragic. Do we just... Okay, you know what? We're new Gambit. We're smarts. New Gambit is smarts. We're banking on smarts. You thought high school was all about doing stupid shit with your friends and trying to find true love. Who would have thought the class would actually be useful? What a nice surprise. You gained 1 valuable lesson. Good luck trying to use that within the game. And plus 2 smarts. Well... You spot Miranda and Scott in the vicinity. It seems like the perfect opportunity to test your new blanket. You swear it is as if you were a goofy ghost and approach them as a spooky boo while Miranda is explaining something to Scott. And that's why those treacherous air people are the absolute worst. And also most likely tied to the disappearance of Mars Argo. Huh! What is this? A ghost? Perhaps a foreign exchange student? What are you talking about? I didn't see you there. So ghostly. You guys are joking, right? This is clearly Oz wearing a blanket with eye holes cut in. Jealousy is a powerful drug, Liam. Do not become addicted. Yeah, Liam. You don't see anyone saying, oh, Liam is really just Oz wearing a blanket with eye holes. Exactly, Liam. Even despite the many times we suspected it was so. What? Oh, sorry, little ghost. We were ignoring you. That's true. Do you have any cool ghost powers? Oh, yes, divulge. Basic ghost knowledge. Ghost's main power is levitating stuff. You use your ghostly hands to grab your phone and you start waving it in front of them. Whoa, looks like it's making a phone levitate. Total ghost move. You can clearly see how he's grabbing it with his hands. No, but see, the phone is moving in a very spooky way, which seems to... it is levitating. You can literally do the same with your hands. No way, let me check. It's true, look! Scott is moving his phone with his hands. Miranda starts doing the same. What sort of sorcery is this? Suddenly we all can levitate our phones. This game is so dumb. Well, clearly this isn't a ghost. This is happening because the ghost is sharing his ghost powers with us. What a generous ghost. You could learn a thing or two from this ghost, Liam. I can't recall you sharing your vampire powers with us. I'm out. Liam leaves and you spend several hours moving your phones with your hands and booing. You gain +2 fun and +1 charm. Just what I needed to reinvigorate myself. So we use the bed sheet. Okay. I I gotta get a drink because all this
All right.
drama. All the drama's getting to me. All right. I just feel like I need charm or something. My fun is pretty high though, which I'm digging. Oh wait, no, I still have my blanket. I thought it was gonna eat container. Okay, I think should we just grind out? No, I think fun. We need more fun. That's where the cat person is, so we'll see what happens. I think it's a store, right? I do need money, but I mean, there's no way for me to get more money. Let's go to the bathrooms. We haven't been there yet. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms, you give 0 shits and +2 to boldness. Holly's there too, doing her best to perfect that delicate art form, the bathroom selfie.
I am so good. I am looking so good today. It's like a crime and I should be arrested. But I can't post any of these devastating selfies yet. They're missing the most important ingredient. That's right, a killer selfie sticker. And I've got so many and they're all so good. Which one should I use?
Dance monkey.
Oh my god, shut up! I love Dance Monkey! Dance Monkey, the monkey who dances, an international sensation. Are you telling me you have an official Dance Monkey Dance Team limited edition selfie sticker? The one you can see with the Dance Monkey's entire red ass? Send it to me now! I'm gonna make him rub his ass on my face, cheek to cheek!
You are delighted to finally find someone who is as into Dance Monkey as you are. You gain 2 charm and 1 fun. I think Polly's the soulmate here. Also, my webcam's fucked up. Polly. For sure. Polly's the bae. Polly's the date. We're gonna try to get Polly. Which is why I felt like we need to have our fun up. Okay, we're nearing the end of our we're
All right.
2 weeks out from prom. Okay, let's just try to go. What the hell is this guy doing here? Okay, that's the prince. That's the interdimensional prince. All right, let's try to get Polly, I guess. You find Polly and Scott huddled at your chosen table. If these two are together, it could only mean one.
Break masters!
I hereby call this meeting of the Prankmasters to order.
Prankmaster Hal, present and accounted for.
Chairman Geist, all dressed up and ready to pray.
Hey, how come you get to be the chairman?
Well, which one of us can throw chairs around the room with our ghost powers?
Well, I don't have ghost powers, so... Oh, you! I get it! Chairman! But...
No time to argue, Scott. We've got to come up with a baller food prank before the end of lunch.
Oh yeah? What if we ate all of our food? Like a good boy, is that a prank?
No, Scott, for the last time, that's not a prank and I don't eat. But I'm having trouble coming up with another idea. Anybody else?
You've been waiting all your life for an opportunity like this. You propose the ultimate food prank. Place all the food with chairs. Eat everybody else's food. Replace all the food with chairs.
Yes! You know what they say, when life gives you chairs, do pranks with the chairs.
But I've never heard Coach say that.
Doesn't it sound like someone kind of thing he would say, though?
Yeah, it kind of does. How am I supposed to help, though? You're the chairman.
Easy, Scott. Just be a chair.
Oh, of course. Scott twists himself into an uncomfortable-looking shape. He seems happy, though.
Like this? Exactly like that. Now up you go. Whee! Does this thing make me a chairman? Sure, totally.
Polly doesn't seem to mind sharing her title with Scott and her affection with you. Prank achieved. All right, Polly.
All right.
Okay. Once again, we have no creativity. I don't know how these stat things work, so let's go to the auditorium for once. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain 2 creativity. Then you realize you're feeling like going full ghost with your blanket again. You're observing your surroundings when you spot Miranda and Damien. You're about to get closer when suddenly...
my loves.
Are you kidding me? Also, she's dressed as Daisy. Miranda's dressed as Daisy. Greetings, beautiful high schoolers! It is I, the interdimensional prince. I'm here to rescue you from your mundane existence. Just sign these marriage papers. Not this guy again.
Look!
Wow! An undercover inspector! This again. What again? Liam, this is clearly a kick-ass powerful ghost. Look at its face, so deadpan, no expression at all. That's because it's not a face. It's a sheet with 2 holes cut in it. Man, I wish I had my face had 2 cool holes cut in it. That would be so fucking metal. No, listen, it's not a face. It's...
Ghost friend, help us. Save us from the interdimensional creep.
Yeah, do something. Something ghostly. Throw a rock at him. Woo. I kind of want to do boo. Boo! No! Yep, that was your entire plan.
Ghost friend, we asked for help, not to share your ghostly thoughts with us. There's a time to boo and a time to act.
I should never expected a ghost to save us. He is not a ghost, goddammit! You're not helping either, Liam. You leave the 4 of them to solve their own tricky, non-consensual abduction situation while you reflect on your ghost skills. Could it be that you're not a good ghost? You thought that wearing a blanket with 2 holes cut in it. No! I should have just fucking threw a rock at the guy.
All right.
Let's go to class. Today you're the first one in class. You sometimes come early because you enjoy talking to the teacher. He's a bit bitter, but in a cool way. He treats you like an adult, and the 2 of you discuss life and stuff in a very snarky way. Look at you, excelling at cliched movie tropes. Alright. We gotta get our smarts back. Well, you may be taking your education seriously. Polly sure doesn't seem to be. Aw, yeah, we got Polly in here. Smells like a distillery got drunk and banged another distillery. She can barely sit up in her chair. She's drunk off her ass? The teacher asks her what the capital of Spain is.
11. Oh wait, no, that's wrong. I meant X, where X is the correct answer to the question.
The teacher stomps over to Polly's desk, grabs her by her chin, and sniffs her breath. Polly, she asks, are you drunk in class? Uh-oh, this one question with no right answer. You better cause a diversion before Polly gets found out. Polly's not drunk, you're drunk! Release the ferrets! You pull the cage out of your backpack marked, in case of emergency, release ferrets. The ferrets spread everywhere, crawling up skirts, biting ankles, everybody screaming and jumping on their desks.
Ah, Teach, I'm not drunk. There's just ferrets everywhere. I'm allergic to ferrets or whatever.
It seems like a reasonable excuse in this context. Class ends early, so Crazy Martin, the werebear janitor, can bring in Abercrombie, the pest control snake. You gain 2 boldness and 1 fun, and Polly's eternal gratitude. Eternal enough that she'll go to prom with me?
All right.
I think we keep pursuing Polly. Polly and Miranda sit together, surrounded by Miranda's customary crowd of serfs.
Huh?
So wait, you've actually got serfs who eat for you? Well, of course.
Disgraceful.
I find everything to be terribly undignified, so I almost never do it. Hey, me neither. What other kinds of crazy surfs have you got? Well, I have a surf to go to the bathroom for me, a surf to experience difficult emotions for me, and a surf for keeping my silverware in alphabetical order. I even have a surfing surf for standing on top of whatever I go surfing. Wow, that's a lot of surfs. It's a fair amount. The only limit is my imagination. Unfortunately, my imagination imagined a way to escape from my serfdom, and now I'm all out of ideas. But I'm sure with the help of Oz, you could probably think of a dope new kind of surf. How is that so? I can't wait.
Well, you're on the spot now. What will it be? You should get a party surf, Polly. A surf to experience your hangovers for you.
A surf for me? I couldn't possibly. Why not? I do it all the time. But isn't it wrong to make someone else experience the negative consequences of your actions? Well, like I said, I do it all the time, and Father says I can do no wrong, and therefore it's probably fine. Okay, hell yeah! Let's hire a dude to deal with all the withdrawal symptoms. Hire, Polly dearest, we don't pay our serfs. We don't? Sweet deal!
Polly hires the burliest hangover surf she can find, and the two of you go out for a night of your lives. The surf is dead in the morning from an epic hangover, and the memories are well worth the second-degree manslaughter. All right, dawn of the final day.
All right.
Okay, so where would she even be? Or if that even matters. Did I just, like, go back to the outdoors, get more fun in? Start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You're talking to Juan, the small magical Latino cat, when he tells you that you won't ever be as fun as Bob, the scary clown. To accept the challenge, you go straight to Bob, stab him several times, open his bleeding chest, and eat some of his guts in order to consume his fun. Really? Do you think that's how this works? Well, it is. You gain +2 fun from poor Bob. You could start doing something productive. Or you could put in your blanket and put on some good old ghost shenanigans. What is going on with this blanket? You're looking for someone, but you run into the person you might finally see through your ghostly deception. Apart from boring Liam.
Hiya!
Hiya! Wait, what's this? Another ghost? No, I can't believe this.
Finally, someone else notices. This is clearly just Oz wearing a...
I can't believe it because it's just so too cool to be true.
Come on, it's not cool nor true.
Shh, Liam, I can't hear our cool new ghost friend over all your jealousy. Tell me, how did you die? We have so much to share, so much ghost gossip, so much ghost sip, so, as I like to call it.
Good question. Time to improve your lie with another bigger lie. I only tell how I died on the third date. Boo, Ghost Twink. I was offered as a sacrifice to the god of party!
Whoa!
That's just stupid.
You mean stupidly awesome?
No, just plain stupid. Also, what god of party? Dionysus? Ninkasi? The deer person?
Who cares, you party pooper?
I'm just saying, his story has so many holes than the actual holes cut out of the blanket he is clearly wearing.
Shut up, Liam. Maybe you should sacrifice you to the god of party.
You don't like such bad vibes, and because of that, you start dancing. Polly joins you.
Ghost dance.
I swear I'm gonna follow you around until you take off that sheet. Shut up, Liam! Not a chance, but for now, a ghost dance also. You gain 2 creativity, 1 fun. We're still dog shit in the charm department, but we're fucking killing it in the fun department. The Monster Prom. Oz? Who were you asked to prom? Polly.
Hi.
Ask Polly to prom? Yeah.
All right.
Hey, boo.
Prom? Nah, ghost on ghost is like super vanilla. I have enough ghosts with myself. If you were something else, maybe like a zombie or djinn or Frankenstein's monster or the very concept of fear. But no, you're clearly a very realistic ghost, just like me.
Wait, you actually are one of those things?
Polly out.
Fuck! She's phased out before you can take off your stupid blanket, goddammit.
No way, boo.
I'm still wearing the blanket? I thought I would have taken that off. You pretended to be a ghost, but you're the one who's haunted by the ghosts of your failures. There's 422 events. Most likely to become a lasagna. Whoa, those shrooms just kicked in. What's that about a quote? Salami? I didn't go to prom with anyone, man. 6 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept living our lives, falling in love, but battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened and it was wonderful. Damien became a renowned drag racer until he died in the most badass way during a race. At the funeral, you spotted him hidden among the crowd. He winked at you. After some years, the Princess Dimension became a democracy, mostly due to the public discontent with the royalty that spends most of his time in other dimensions. Despite that, the prince keeps on annoying high schoolers. Still wrong on so many levels. Polly graduated from doing lots of ayahuasca, and now she appears to hallucinating people and acts as their spirit animal. For those 6 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom night might have ended them, but there were plenty of battles left in the war called youth. But once again, you were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Well, shit. I failed! You just unlocked an erotic fanfic about dragons. You've unlocked 8 new images in the gallery. Vera? Oh, they even have like attribution? Von Buwalda. Alright, we gotta, hold on. I'm trying to think of how you get with some of these people. I didn't even see most of this crazy shit that happened. I'm sorry, hold on, whoa, go back. There's a plant lady? Corey O'Brien, he's Slenderman. Elias Paredes. Oh, this is like their original character? OCs, that's what I mean. Vampire Lord, a Yeti, a Kappa, a Demon Lady, an Eldritch Horror Girl, I think a robot, that wolf guy for some reason. This would be like Big Titty Goth Babe. Should we try to go with Vera? I feel like we need money to get with her though. Yeah, so Ollie just straight up fucking said, no. Okay. Hold on, let me go back to the gallery. Monster Sonas. Oh, these are people. Oh, these are people's like submitted OCs. Okay. Alright, well I guess we try it. Let's try that again. Alright, let's try this again. So the bed sheet kind of fucked me, to be honest. We still don't even know what the ladder shades do, but I know for sure that the bed sheet kind of fucked me at the end there. All right, we're gonna play Oz again.
I can do this.
All right, so I'm gonna try to get with Vera this time, and I feel like we need money. So, you were elected president for a day. What's the first law you passed? You can deduct taxes by writing sonnets instead. Amount of taxes deducted are calculated based on the beauty of the sonnets. $1 bills will now include a picture of me and the inscription, "Beware too much awesomeness. The presidency might last today, but my fame will last forever." Presidents don't pass laws, so this is a trick question. Or are you being an idiot? Should I try to go like smarts or boldness maybe? I need money. I don't know. For some reason I just get the feeling that Vera only respects money. Okay. What is your soul emoji? The emoji that speaks the truth of your soul. Octopus, best animal on earth. I know 5 mixed drinks, 3 drug cocktails, and 17 sex positions that involve 1 or several octopi. Caucasian guy with a turban because fuck stereotypes. Snowman because that motherfucker is in the middle of a blizzard and he's fucking smiling. He doesn't give a fuck about blizzards and he has a kick-ass hat. Your partner just gave you a cool gift for your anniversary, but you totally forgot. Quick, come up with an idea for a great gift. Anything on fire or a weapon? No, a weapon on fire. Anything capable of leading them to an overdose of some sort. A silly toy that makes silly noises. The abstract concept of gratefulness. A pony, always a pony. The head of their fiercest enemy. Yeah, Vera! I knew it was that one. I was like, that's gotta be Vera.
All right.
Alright, our smarts are pretty good. We need to be... One, we need money. The library is the money part, right? That day you spent some time in the library species mining some bitcoins. It is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency, but you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain 2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million. Which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so plus 2 money. Later you come across Damien and Vera in the hallway, nonchalantly holding a locker shut with all their strength. The locker has a sign on it that says nothing to see here and is screaming. Shut the hell up, you!
Adorable fluffy little Fluffy. You see, we're spending quality time with our new pet. Isn't that right, Damien?
From somewhere within the locker you hear, my parents will pay anything before Damien kicks the door. Yeah, that's right. Adorable, quiet Fluffy. Who's going to stay quiet if he knows what's good for him?
You know, I don't have a great track record with pets. I had some mice for half a day, but my hair ate all of them.
It sure would be a shame if your new pet died before we receive the true joy of pet ownership.
Yes, exactly. The sweet bank account filling, filthy rich making joy of pet ownership.
Surely you have lots of knowledge about pet care. Why not share some of it? You'll have something set it free. Just implant a tracking device first.
Oh, not bad.
Now there's a scheme I can get behind, in front of, and all over. If our beloved pet believes he has freedom, he'll stop struggling so much.
Yeah, all good pet owners microchip them, and we'll keep close tabs on to make sure he doesn't.
Get hit by a car, or impregnate the neighborhood pets.
But we can knock him out first. That doesn't know he's being microchipped, and it'll still be smooth sailing right up until
our pet is housebroken?
or at least some kind of broken.
That has been
I have so much
quite
confidence in this
pleasing.
plan that I'm going to go ahead and order those blood diamond earrings.
The suffering of the hot laborers makes them so much sparklier. Oh, the joy of knowing that crime truly does pay. You gain 2 boldness and 1 fun. Once again, we're dog shit on charm. Ah!
All right.
Alright, we're gonna harass Vera. You approach Liam and Vera at the table, but before you can sit down, Vera holds her hand.
Pathetic.
Stop. This is the cool people table. Well, only cool people are allowed.
Mainstream.
I would agree with that, Vera just said, but agreeing is something that uncool people do.
Wouldn't you agree, Vera? Nice try, Liam, but I think we're getting away from the point. The interloper still wants to sit with us.
Well, if he wants to sit with us, he's going to have to prove how cool he is, as we are. But without, like, trying to prove it. Trying is so uncool.
But what's it going to be?
Let me ask you this. Would an uncool person be giving Vera 50 monster dollars right now?
Okay, you're cool.
What? Money can't buy coolness.
Really? Let me consult my list of things money can buy. Let's see. Ore, organs, obedience, and there it is. Coolness.
Why coolness is the O section of your list?
Because it's not a real list. I pretended there was a list in order to fuck with you.
Cool.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Speaking of cool, well, I can't currently accept cash for campaign finance reasons. I will remember this favorably in the future.
Oh,
Perhaps I'll
not
call on you later
bad.
for other favors.
You hope those favors are sexual in nature. But you don't say that, because that is not a cool thing to say. Should I just, like, grind money? I think I kind of want to do that.
All right.
Alright, let's go to the library. Well, that'll spend money.
What's up?
Some weird... Okay, so... Fake badass tattoo. Dragon heat. Oh, there it is. Online cycle video to get the idea. And look at the Latin accent. I feel like, okay, so the bed sheet really effed me over last time, okay? It did some damage. I kind of like the hype station. It's hard nowadays. Hiring a PR agent is totally a thing. Well, I feel like that's something Vera would respect, you know? Hiring somebody to do something for me. Like, I feel like she'd be like, absolutely. So I think we get the hype, we get an agent. I think we get an agent. Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom. Enjoy the music. Alright. The hero of Gotham City is... I don't know why I always say that, but I will continue saying that because that's the first thing that comes to my mind whenever I think... Even though Batman wouldn't announce himself that way. You know, oh, I just realized that the music... The game music doesn't pipe into the scene. Yikes. Whoops. My bad, my bad. We got an agent. We bought an agent. We got a PR manager now. I think Vera would respect that.
All right.
We need to go make more money.
Hey there, cutie pie. Found your pro. Let's chat.
That day you spent some time on the library PC sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. Doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose 10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares, and you gain 2 money. 5, Vera and Liam engaged in their favorite pastime, a variation of people watching called monster judging.
So pathetic.
Yes, Vera, baby! Me and you, girl! I don't know what I was chasing Polly for no reason last time. We all know it was true love. The stream doesn't end until we get a date with Vera. Kidding, mostly.
Do you see what she's wearing? Newsflash, lime green stripper boots do not go with a trooper copper fur.
So mainstream.
At least you made a choice. I've already seen 6 people wearing the same Air Gorgon sneakers.
You really are the lucky one, William. Most people are just absolutely hideous.
hideousness is mediocre. Most people are hideous, but I have yet to see one who is the most hideous. I wonder what such abomination would even look like. A toned body, symmetrical face, nice features, because traditional beauty standards are hideously mainstream. Finally, someone understands that I'm saying all along. It's not people that are ugly, it's society.
He means that conceptually, people in general are still kind of ugly.
Everyone stop focusing on us. Oh, I accidentally gave points to Liam. Just focusing on important things like artisanal bread and the correct bands. Think of how much better the
You're
world would
one
be.
and only. Vera.
Maybe then society would be as beautiful as me. Although probably not. I'm stunning. Never forget that. Vera Oberlin is number 1 on the Perseus pamphlet's list of most gorgeous gorgons.
You would never forget, mostly because you didn't know in the first place. But hey, either gains your smarts and charm. I didn't mean to get into. Okay, I didn't mean to flirt with Liam. Alright, so I probably should have selected the other one, but I feel like the other one would have been doomed me. Alright, like I said, we're just gonna keep harassing Vera. Wherever Vera is, baby. Watching Vera eat is usually pretty disturbing. Her snakes eat at the same time she does, but at least it's usually quiet. This time, however, Scott is doing his best to change that.
Touchdown!
Go, Lefty! Gobble that mouse! No, watch out for Wiggles coming up from behind. Use that tongue. Go!
He does this every week or so, whenever my snakes need a meal. He seems to think snake eating contests are a competitive sport. Also, I don't think he realizes that an actual snake eating contest would probably involve people eating snakes. I tried charging him for tickets to get him to stop, but he's actually pays to do this. He keeps track of each snake's statistics on a little index card. He even gives them names.
Go, Slither! Go, Bendy! Go, Sanchez! Go, Snake!
Those aren't their names. God, no matter how much he pays for the tickets, it isn't enough.
This seems to be a really tense situation. You resolve it the only way you know how, by opening your mouth and yelling. She wants him to stop. Boring! This is nothing compared to earthworm eating contests.
What?
There's an even more exciting sport than snake eating contests? You gotta tell me about it!
Oh yeah, earthworm eating contests are literally crawling with suspense. And even better, you're going on all the time with thousands of players in each game.
Thousands? Where's the game? Where do I go?
Anywhere there's dirt.
Anywhere? There's dirt in so many places!
So many places that aren't here. Get going, sports that game, or whatever.
I will, Vera, I will.
I swear, one of these days he's gonna decide choking on his food is a sport and die.
Well, you hope Scott doesn't actually die. The main thing on your mind right now is Vera smiling at you. Nice. Score! Like I said, we're gonna just keep harassing Vera. Wherever Vera is, that's where I'm at. We're gonna gain money, and we're gonna get respect. What if we go to the bathroom? Well, we kind of need money. But I also need to get stats. We can go to the gym, but that's where the folder is. I think we get more money. That day you spent some time in the library PCs playing some good old online poker. We did this again, so fuck it, we get 2 money. Alright, we got $5. Any of that, he corners you afterwards to the lecture of the momentary filters. What no one seems to understand about filters is that they're not about making pictures better. They're about making pictures browner and harder to see. That's why I use my own proprietary filters for almost all my photos. Infinite top. Oh. It's also probably why I have only 6 momentgram followers, but we must all make sacrifices for our art. In any case, I have to go. There's a dead rat in the parking lot. I simply must document. I wonder if the content of your thing, it's not so much that the filter, but it's like, you're taking photos of a dead rat to post on Instagram is probably the problem. Miranda picks out from conditioning touch.
Goodness, the situation is even more dire than I thought. If Operation Make Liam popular again is to succeed, we must get started immediately. What's that? Why, yes, of course you're part of my operation. I unwillingly force people into my service all the time. Oh, you want to know why it's called Operation Make Liam popular again? Well, he's been alive for like centuries, right? I'm sure he must have been popular at some point. I'll check the history books later. There's no time now. Phase 1 is getting Liam more momentgram followers. I took the liberty of having my rural spies discover the password to his account so he can give it a total makeover.
for what to do. Pay a million homeless people to follow Liam on Momentgram.
Solving problems with money is my family's specialty. Fortunately, Father cancelled my royal credit cards after I had all those land ponies shipped to our underwater castle and they drowned. But I'm sure you have enough money to accomplish this feat.
You totally don't. You decide to cut costs by hiring goats instead of people. But goats don't have thumbs or smartphones. So instead of having them follow Liam on Momentgram, you just have them follow him in real life.
Ah, where did all these goats come from? Get them away from me! They ain't my cashmere phone cozy. This is madness.
Exit Liam, pursued by goats. This is a terrible idea. And also, goats are still pretty expensive. You lose two creativity and 1 money. I'm at 1 creativity. I'm fucking creative bankrupt. That's okay. I didn't like them anyway. I just need more creativity, though.
All right.
So I'm gonna grind out auditorium. Decided to get figured a blowjob. The performance was inspiring. Yeah, we already seen this one. You get 2 creativity. Later, Liam rolling his eyes at you. Come on, Liam, stop stalking me, you fucking weirdo! I expressed a positive opinion about bug manicures, which I obviously meant ironically, and now so-called friends are responding with blatantly unironic pictures of themselves with centipedes glued to their nails. Ew. I know being aloof and misunderstood is my brand, but I want to be misunderstood on my terms, not theirs. What kind of status could I post that would be idiot-proof? Vague blog. Vague blog for your life. Vague blogging is a tricky proposition, but luckily I'm a master of blogging arts. The trick is to reel people in with an intriguing premise and make it absolutely clear they will never know what it is. Worst day ever? No, I don't want to talk about it. So sick of this. I don't kiss and tell or fight and tell. I'll do something like, it's all your fault. You know who you are. And then a high school high-heeled shoe emoji. Brother. Oh my god, you're subtweeting? No one could possibly misinterpret that because there's nothing to interpret. Boom. Vague blogging is always the simplest and most direct solution. You gain 2 creativity and 1 boldness. Well, we just grinded. Okay, well, we're back at normal levels of creativity. Alright, I keep running into Liam. He needs to get the fuck. Oh my god, Liam's here again! Liam, go away. Take your seat beside possibly the 2 coolest monsters in all of Spooky High. Here's hoping you can keep up with them. Here, are you eating manticore steaks again? Yes, and it's delicious. Don't you know the amount of cruelty involved in mainstream meat production industry? Yes, and it's delicious. Besides, Liam, you're a vampire. Don't you only consume things that are dead? Well, yeah, I suppose, but it's almost ethically sourced, organic, free-range, and human. The human population is out of control, and eating them is the most environmentally responsible thing to do. I never thought about vampirism that way. Listen, Liam, I happen to have a personal feud with every single animal I eat. I make sure to meet all of them first, and ensure I'm devouring only the ones I hate the most. It makes it extra tasty. Well, then, surely you can inflict such pain without going through the cruel meat industry and supporting factory farming. Isn't home cruelty better anyway? You may actually have a point there, but if I get my hand on the pot, I can inflict even more effective and specific pain, and I bet there's a way to make money off of this too. Hang on, somehow I've ended up arguing against my own interests here. Liam, do you want to find innovative and creative ways to move society forward, or do you want to oppose cruelty like every other weak mainstream loser? You can actually hear Liam's brain shaking as he struggles between his desire to be perceived as ethical and his desire to be perceived as creative. Maybe you can step in and help out. The animals you kill may lose their lives, but what about their afterlives? Instead of letting their spirits go to waste as the byproduct of the meat industry, let's serve their eternal souls as a side dish. Liam, animals are already suffering from ignorance. If Vera wanted to increase their pain, the best we can do is teach them the concept of death so they really fear their fate. Let's educate cattle on metaphysics. No! At this rate, we're gonna fucking just be hooking up with Liam. When I wholeheartedly support animal education, I do like animals, but their illiteracy my 4th least favorite thing about them. Right between their poor taste in fashion and simplistic views on German cinema. It's not the worst idea you ever had. Although, face it, Oz, you are known for having pretty terrible ideas about 50% of the time. Yeah. I don't really see building an empire out of private schools for cattle. Well, with my business acumen, I guess it's possible. And I can rest secure the knowledge that I'm solving the bovine education crisis. Helping Liam help cows is like helping you help Liam choose you to go to prom with. I didn't want that. I don't want Liam to go to prom with me. Or something. Damn it. Fuck. If I go to the library again and fucking Liam's there, I'm gonna be pissed. Then I'm in the library's PC's making your start kicker. You did receive lots of people. Okay, yeah, we got that. So we got $2. Liam scrolling on his phone. Fuck off, Liam! Go away! Liam's scrolling through his phone, looking like the embodiment of ennui. Hey, Oz, what are you doing? Stalking classmates for romantic purposes and offering rather absurd advice? Magnificent. I could use some rather absurd advice. I was exchanging messages with a were-koala on this dating site, and all was going well for a time. But I've grown tired of our exchanges. He's a bit clingy, and being clingy is like my 7th biggest turnoff. Right between sarcasm and literacy, and actually being a pickle and not a person. The postmodern protocol dictates that for me to just ghost him and never talk to him again, but that's horrible, and I would never do that to someone, you see. I'm Liam, handsomely mysterious, yet a true gentleman. But neither do I want the emotional turmoil of telling him how I really feel and having to actual conversation about it. What an ordeal. So I've settled on just sending him a bunch of emojis and then never texting him again. That should do it, right? The thing is, how can I convey this complex array of sentiments through a friendly language of emojis? This is your time to shine. Show Liam you excel at complex sentiments, so he might actually feel like sharing them with you. This one, little vampire growing disinterested is overly attached were-koala. Oh, that is clearly the best option. How didn't I think of it? Which version should I choose? Little vampire growing disinterested and overly attached were-koala, or little vampire with a silly hat growing disinterested and overly attached were-koala? Maybe the silly hat is not suited for the situation. Let's just go with the classic. Okay, just sent it. He texted me back. Let's see. Oh, the were-koala being understanding of the little vampire's feelings and respecting them, even a bit hurt emoji. I'm replying back with the formally grateful and ready to move on emoji. Look at this. We just texted me the emoji that's waving his hand like he's saying bye, and the expression that says he's going to break all bonds without being resentful about it. Perfect. We solved this as a team. Clever. Cheers to us. And cheers to the creative people that have turned the complex feeling to a scenario of friendly and careful emoji. Colorful emoji. You gain 2 charm and 1 creativity. Liam? Go away. Why is Liam there every time? Why is Liam always there? Are these characters each associated with a, with like one of my stats? Bathrooms? Is this the Polly one again? Liam again! Brother, he's stalking me throughout this goddamn school! It appears that my application to write for Virtue magazine has received and accepted.
So authentic.
I knew my pitch would hook them. Imagine the edgiest, most irreverent article subject you can think of. Now double it. That's my article subject. You see, I used a writing technique on them called lying. It's very effective. Up until they called your bluff, now I've got to actually write an article, and I've got no idea what to write. You! Save me from the consequences of my actions. Suggest me an idea that lives up to my own hype. Chilling expose of the pasta industry's griffin trap. Imagine zoological warfare is a very hot topic right now. I just had a griffin pasta the other way, and it was delicious. And if the suffering of the griffins is greater than the deliciousness of their taste, then how do you make what? How are you making pasta out of griffin? Soon thereafter, you see a piece of the Virtue by correspondent Liam de Lioncourt. Griffin pasta, delicious but deadly. For the griffin, not for you. Wait, does this mean you have to stop eating griffin pasta? Whatever, you gain 2 smarts and a boldness. Liam, I'm trying so hard not to fucking be with Liam, but the game is forcing him on me. You find Vera and Polly at their table deep in conversation. All right, business idea. People pay a monthly subscription to prevent me from drugging their food. Business idea. People pay me a monthly subscription to put drugs in their food. Business idea. Price out of the cafeteria's current food supplier by selling plastic food. Business idea. Nipples. Just nipples? Yeah. Okay. Wait. Business idea. I use clever marketing. And food science to create the perfect new diet craze and sell it for an insane profit. That's actually a really good idea. Better than nipples? Yeah. We just need to figure out what our new diet product will be. Tapeworms. They're gluten-free, dairy-free, 100% organic, and you can get them for free from sick cows.
That has been.
What a delicious
quite
idea.
pleasing.
What about for like ghosts and stuff? Ghosts want to lose weight too. We'll just sell ghosts of tapeworms alongside the living ones naturally. Where are you gonna get tapeworm ghosts? Simple. I'll just kill tapeworms with unfinished business, which is pretty much any tapeworm, honestly. They're very ambitious.
Awesome, boo.
Well, all my objections to this plan are solved. Scam away. Soon Vera's new slender friends are all the rage in the cafeteria, and she seems to tolerate your presence even more, and everybody losing weight. Okay, so we just probably caused health problems for everyone involved.
All right.
I don't know where the... this is annoying. The thing is, I don't see Vera in the fun area or the creative era at all. And I don't think she's in the charm era either. Area. The only thing I can think of is that she's in the smarts or she's in the money, but the money keeps pulling up Liam. But I do need money. I want money. Yeah, we mine Bitcoin and Liam shows up. Liam and Damien. Okay, well. Our school teaches the most common mainstream basic material imaginable. I think there's only one thing that it can do, really. Petition the school to include works of value. Burn the books. Damien, you're absolutely right. The fight against anti-intellectualism must be telegraphed in strong action, not just empty words. Damien snaps his fingers and the books burst into flames. You have to admit, between a petition and fire is a much cooler option. Unfortunately, it's at this exact moment that Crazy Martin chooses to appear. Oh no, not again. He always thinks these are things are my fault, just because they are. I can't get attention. I'm seeing a nondescript yogurt resort concert this weekend, and the band only plays once in a blue moon when the lunar eclipses lines up with it. There's no time to let Liam finish. Quick, step in and be the hero they need. Tell him there's a three-horned paper gobbler on the loose that is planning to devour the entire collection. Start to enumerate the dangers of three-horned paper gobblers, and it somehow spirals into the horrifying tale of how you lost your virginity at Monster Camp. Monster Camp didn't exist at the time, though. It's a sordid tale involving sangria, ill-fitting lingerie, and being walked in by a counselor who critiqued your clumsy sexual technique. Liam's eyes are getting wider and wider. Damien looks like he's getting sick. You're just getting to the part where the peanut butter when the Crazy Martin flips out and clocks you with his massive paw. I never thought I'd say this, but thank God for Crazy Martin. Even fucking detention would be better than hearing that end of that story. Those words, 1,000 nondescript yogurt resort concerts won't wash them from my ears. I'm gonna fucking puke. I'm gonna fucking puke up napalm. Wow, you need to work on not oversharing, or at least come up with a much cooler... Fuck me! Your class, literally, in this case. Alright, so that didn't work out. Where's Vera, motherfuckers? Where the fuck is Vera? We still have never been to class, by the way. Please tell me she's in here. Why, Liam? Why? Why are you... Liam, please leave me the fuck alone! Why are you always in my face? Why? He's stalking me, bro! Liam! Leave me alone! You hang out afterwards to impress Liam with your sweet moment-gram filters. You're really making some headway,
Greetings,
man.
my love.
Never fear, boy teen. I am here to rescue you from the drudgery of high school. I suppose your heart's in the right place, but I'm afraid there's no experience novel enough to conquer the limitless ennui. Not even marrying an interdimensional space prince? No, not even that. What about marrying an interdimensional space prince ironically? My god, it's so disruptive. It may be the most disruptive thing ever. No, it seems the princess bewitched Liam with his idiotic proposal. All is lost unless you can think of something even more disruptive to marry. The concept of marriage itself. But you can't marry marriage. Maybe you can't, but that's only because you do not possess the soul of a post.
So authentic.
Don't you see the brilliance of the scheme? No. Marriage is monogamous. If I marry marriage, then no one else can marry. It's the most disruptive marriage of all.
See you.
So long, posers. I'm off to deflower a precious social construct. So surely stop the princess's practice of proposing marriage to random high schoolers. As soon as Liam figures out how to actually marry an abstract concept, meanwhile, you gain 2 creativity and 1 smarts. So Liam is just... okay. I'm actually getting sick of this. Liam keeps harassing me! Let's start talking to the merchant.
Give me your money.
I'm too poor for that? I got $8. I still don't know what the hell that's for. Years of hard work, education, and great mentors, intended for all talent, but damn, that sounds exhausting. I don't know what to buy. The penguin mask is weird. So I won't be getting that because it doesn't show that I even have the option. The gift that keeps giving. See, I'm wise enough to... So it's $0.
No refunds.
It's just like a random item. Mind control classes. Okay.
All right.
All right. I genuinely don't. I don't know what to do. I keep being harassed by Liam. Like everywhere I go is fucking Liam. Do I want to go to the store again? What happens if I, like, what's the point of getting really high stats? You gain 2 smarts, so I'm at 18. Miranda's about to issue a royal decree.
Bow to Miranda Vanderbilt.
Princess Miranda Vanderbilt, grant you permission to speak casually with me for the short period. You're welcome. Fuck yeah, you're awesome at speaking casually. Let's do this. Now that we're speaking casually, I really wanted to tell you about the event of the season. No, not prom. I mean the event of the season for poor people. I mean the Royal Winter Surf Party mandatory celebration festivity of Surfly Service. My serfs and I are total BFFs, so I've decided to throw them all a party to celebrate their lifelong mandatory service to the Royal Vanderbilts. Because I love my serfs so much, this party must be the absolute best. It'll spare no expense. So I'll have my serfs build an underwater grand hall for the celebration. It should only take about 12 days of non-stop back-breaking labor, but plus we'll need some decorations for the party, so I'll have some serfs get dressed and tie themselves to the walls. And we don't want to have any serfs missing at the party if their family members get sick, so we'll have to issue a decree. Serfs are no longer allowed to have families. I'm the most generous princess of all time, but of course I don't want you to think I'm spoiling them, so I'll need your mind control classes. Ah! just to make sure we don't have any serfs insisting that they value their families or anything dumb like that. You hand over your mind control class tape to Miranda. She's so good at controlling you, it's terrifying to think about what she'll do with actual mind control powers, but who cares? You stand this watery bay. I'm just so excited. I feel like singing. That's the great idea, Princess Miranda. Let's sing. Miranda starts belting, and the eel starts singing back up. Wow, this eel has shockingly great harmony. Seaweed is always greener in a democratic state, but my local serfs all love my exceedingly high tax rates. Under my rule, surflings know better. They'll serve me forever. Now go eat your gruel. What a charming little tune. Who knew that monarchy could sound so fun? Miranda bows while you clap enthusiastically.
You're amazing.
Wow, Princess Miranda, you're amazing. You have the prettiest singing voice in the whole world. I know, right? My execution serfs made sure that no one in the whole country was a better singer. Now let me introduce my song serf, the Feel the Eel.
It's me, Mr. Feel the Eel.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm the luckiest eel ever because I get to help Princess Miranda plan the winter surf party. That's right. Of course, I need my serfs to do most of the preparation for the party, as I'll be entirely consumed by the planning process. The burden of leadership falls upon royalty, after all. For example, I'm going to do the difficult mental work of deciding that there will be drinks at the party. Now that I've done the first half of the work, I'll leave you two to decide what kind of drinks and how we'll get them, and who's going to pay for them, and all the rest of the planning. So smart, Princess Miranda. We'll take it from there.
I must depart.
I'll leave this to you two because I need to go recline in a velvet chase and gaze out the window longingly. Owie! What an amazing opportunity! For the death of the princess! Wait, what?
Good job, comrade.
No need to act. No need to continue to act, comrade. Comrade. Charade, comrade. The tyrant is out of earshot. The Vanderbilt serfs have united them together in hatred, and after our years of pain and toil, we shall finally send the princess straight to the depths of the watery hell. Let your loathing boil to the surface as we plan her demise. This foolish party she has planned will be the setting of our assassination.
The revolution is here.
And while I care not what drink fills the punch bowl, be sure not to partake. I will add in a massive dose of poison to the beverage, ensuring that all the princess guards will be deceased by the time the party is through. The revolution is here.
Bye, comrade.
I take my leave, comrade. May you dream of the end of tyranny, the end of monarchy, the end of Princess Miranda. Just as Mr. Field the eel is swimming away. Wait, how is he swimming? You're not underwater? Didn't anyone tell you this eel the laws of physics? Miranda returns. I'm back! Woo, that gazing was so exhausting. I assume that you finished planning the drinks. Drinking is overrated, Miranda. You can't have drinks at your party, or do you want your serfs getting ideas? Serfs with ideas? That's terrifying. Oh, except for my idea of having serfs. But it's different because I told them to have ideas, so really all their ideas are mine anyway. Anyway, you're absolutely right. The serfs should not drink at the party, just to be safe. Maybe serfs shouldn't drink at all. Yes, I officially decree that all the consumption of liquids will now be illegal for all Vanderbilt serfs. We gently point out, Miranda, that sometimes living beings need liquids to survive. Food, water, shelter, whatever. All my serfs need is a generous and compassionate leadership. Overthrow Miranda, you can't imagine, but this tyrannical princess has overthrown your heart. You gain 2 charm and 1 smarts. Alright. I think after this round, I'm gonna do something else, because this reading is killing me. Alright, we don't know what to do. My smarts are insane. If we go to the library, Liam's gonna be there being like, yo, check out my Instagram filters again. Scam people on Smart Kicker. Liam! Oh! YouTube.
Under the ocean.
I was going to say that, but I decided I could burn down the medium-sized village, but singing is a great idea too. Let's do it. A whole new surf! Mr. Field the Eel harmonized perfectly with Miranda's feudal ballad. A whole new surf! Though you have served me through and through as your feudal lord, if I get bored, I'll kill and replace you. You give Miranda and her murderous eel a standing ovation. You were already standing, so technically you just started clapping. Hello, I didn't even see you there, fellow serf. You're definitely not a serf, but you're also not about to correct the eel with a hidden switchblade. The beautiful singing princess, it's such an honor to join you in the magical wonder of song. You know, it's times like these that I'm so happy that I have serfs. I mean, if you weren't here, who would listen to my lovely singing voice? Me? Listen to my own voice? I don't think so.
Sad.
Just the thought of Princess Miranda's songs is going to waste. Oh, I don't cry, Mr. Eel. I know what will make you feel better. Extensive and laborious party planning. In that case, one is a critical thing with the winter activities. This will likely be the party my serfs will ever have a chance to attend. We should make it as fun as memorable as possible. This is what that is, because we could play Shave the Princess's Neck. Which serf could shave your neck with the sharpest sword? Doesn't that sound adorable? Are you dumb? He's gonna behead you. Also, hair doesn't really work with ocean animals, you know? You could dig a princess pit and fill it up with the cutest animal, feral panthers. Princess Miranda, you could pet the fluffy panthers all night in your special inescapable pit. He's trying to kill you, dingus!
Kingdom.
The Poseidon himself smites you down. Down with the Mer Kingdom. Kawaii Desune. What the hell? Wow, a butterfly. Miranda abruptly leaves to chase the butterfly, but wait, that means you're alone with...
Salutations, comrade.
Oh, Lord. You've done well to weather the tyranny of the Vanderbilts so far, but fear not, the day of their demise fast approaches. The evil princess is falling into our trap, just as we intended. She thinks she's just choosing a party activity, but she's actually chose the method of her own death. The irony is as delicious as the sweet sweat of the proletariat.
Bye, comrade.
And she returns. Bye, comrade. May the blood of our monarchs salt the earth.
Farewell.
Vivisecting a butterfly? Fun fact, the most beautiful part of the butterfly is this gorgeous glistening stomach innards. We just use one of them, unless you have anything better in mind. Game about smoking opium.
Ugh, disgusting!
Nope, alright, she wanted a game that she can't kill people with.
Ugh, what a commoner.
Oh, God. Well, I mean, we're not even trying to date you, so that doesn't really matter. A class distinction and decides to punish you for... Oh, fuck.
All right.
I'm conflicted. They really... Okay, we're gonna ask Liam out and see what happens. I don't think he's gonna go for me, though. Find Miranda folding napkins at Vera. Do you want to know what this one's for, Vera? No? I'll take that as a yes. The rose-shaped napkin fold is for birthdays between the ages of 16 and 22. By contrast, the swan folding is for first weddings, third weddings, and swan giveaways. I've never been so bored by a piece of fabric. Those black swan folding is for weddings where you plan to brutally murder all the guests. Not very popular, the black swan folding. It's sort of cool, but I'm still aggressively uninterested. If you happen to have some napkin folding skills yourself, maybe you could spice up the interaction. Writhing snake fold is for when it's time to leave Vera alone and stop explaining napkin folds. And notice how my whole head is covered in writhing snakes? Basically just assume that don't talk to Vera about napkins this time is all time. It's a year-round festival. People the world over celebrate by not folding napkins at me. You explain that the fold lacks complexity it makes up for the 12 ounces of cobra venom it will spit. It will. Right. I see we subscribe to different schools from napkinry. I'll leave you to it. The reward for running Miranda off is a one-on-one lunch with Vera. Shit.
All right.
Trying to get money. But this fucking purple freak is stalking me. Oh no, Miranda again, bro. Why?
Greetings and salutations.
Why am I, why am I in a sub-quest for fucking Miranda and her party? It's an honor to be on Princess Miranda's Divine Committee. The serfs are so excited for the party. And I'm excited too. I can't wait to see the looks of joy on the faces of the serfs. It warms the ruler's heart. However, there has been a slight planning setback. A few dozen serfs have had the audacity to die during their party preparation work. Something about exhaustion and chronic dehydration and horrendously inhumane working conditions.
Yuck!
I gotta get a drink. Problem with reading and playing games on stream with no voice acting. You end up using all your fucking voice. Hello. Such icky rebellion, but don't worry, I officially uninvited any serfs rebellious enough to die before the party, so that little matter is solved. Now we move on to the main subject of our meeting, the cake.
Whoa!
Whoa, how lucky the serfs are to be serving your cake. What kind of cake is it, Princess Miranda? Many great cakes, but most anticipated one is a simple angel food cake. The two main ingredients in the cake are angels and food. It will be the most delicious cake ever. I've told that a macerated angel meat gives the most delicate, subtle flavor. As you're eating, serfs handle all your tasting for you.
Bubbles!
The cake sure sounds heavenly. Since the cake will be the centerpiece of the whole party, simply tasting delicious won't be enough. Once I saw a man hop out of a cake at a bachelorette party. I'm unsure if he lost all of his clothes, but the effect was incredible. Yes, we'll need some cake, some kind of marvelous surprise inside the angel food cake. What kind of surprise would excite the serfs? Perhaps a copy of the Merkingdom Constitution? Find headshots of their beloved princess? Or coupons for extra punishments? What do serfs even like? So the eel wants me to work with him to build a surprise, which undoubtedly involves killing her. But demand that the cake contains 2 surprises inside. Each one you should come up with a surprise. Your face will be painted with a shock so intense that the bells of justice shall finally ring in the watery valleys of the Merkingdom.
Au revoir!
Au revoir. I'm all off to go prepare for my party guillotine.
Comrade Feel is here.
Yeah, boy. I have leveraged my political position with the princess. The stage is set for a coup. The party shall be the start of a new age, an age of trees, of reason, an age of freedom, the age of the new Merkingdom. I shall use this ridiculous cake surprise scenario to plant a deadly and vicious assassin inside the dessert itself. Death to the princess. We shall toast to the rise of the proletariat. If you wish, you can plan some kind of second cake surprise, as the princess mentioned, but whatever you do, she will not live to see it. My assassin shall end her faster than she ended the life of my brother, Mr. Jaleel the Eel.
Glory to the new Merkingdom.
I shall see you on the morrow, comrade. Glory to the new Merkingdom. Mr. Field the Eel slithers away. Quick, come up with a counter surprise that will neutralize Mr. Field the Eel's deadly cake assassin. Very convincing propaganda in favor of royalty. Get his grandma. Filio's email account. He was the one. Yes, the murder assassination of the princess. I will do it. As we have agreed, this is Rick the Assassin. The message is from, I love killing, but I love my grandma even more than I love killing, at assassinforyou.com. Wow, thank God this school teaches hacking classes. Who would ever have thought that computer proficiency would come in handy? We easily hacked the assassinsancestry.org account. Password is grandma. Grandma 2. His grandma Bertha is cool. Gone with Bertha over the immorality of killing monarchs, and you also have an amazing time listening to her stories about being a nurse, the last mer person war. Bertha totally agrees to hide in the cake and have a heart-to-heart chat with a grandson. That's what teaches you how to play cribbage. Part 20 smarts. I don't fucking know. What do I need to get with Vera, though?
Hi. All right.
$12. Alright, moment of truth, gang.
Ugh. Prom with you?
That's awful.
No.
Wow. New events, new outcomes. Damn. Okay, well. Nameless number of companies is known. Yeah. Okay. Seven new images? Alright, the reading in this game is killing me. I don't know how to get a date in this game, but it's apparently way harder than I anticipated. But that was Monster Prom. I'm gonna end the YouTube stream. We're probably gonna continue going on over. We're probably going to continue over on Twitch. So if you want to check that out, twitch.tv/flamingwatergun. But we got 2 hours left of the stream for today. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but my throat is killing me from reading all night. So we're gonna figure it out.